Hey, it's Aaron from Moon.team, and I want to teach you really quick about the accountability portion and the connection portion of this app, the latest updates that we've done there. As you can see at the bottom, here's your action sheet, right? So as you can see at the bottom, the people on your team show up across the bottom, and you can swipe left to right to see the rest of the people and what they're doing. I'm on 2 or 3 teams, and so every person on every team is showing up here. I see them, they don't all see each other. Hope that makes sense. You only see here who's on your teams, right? So and the latest updates and activity are going to be pushed over here to the left. Anybody who puts a new activity update here is going to be pushed to the left. So like when I click on my update, if I click on my own profile and I update people with this crying emoji and I say, feeling so good, and I post it, that's going to show up to other people. It's going to show up on my progress feed here, and it's also going to show up to other people across the bottom of there. They're going to see my picture with that icon, and when they click it, they're going to be taken to my progress page here. So that's what that means. I get a check when I've posted in for today, so that it tells me, hey, I've checked in at least one time today. I can still go back and I can check in again. I can put more thoughts, but I get a check if I've posted in that day. And then I see here to the right other people's, and I want to explain what these mean. If you see an image, that just means that's how they're feeling. If you see an emoji. If you see this blue comment on the left, that means there's a recent conversation that you have not seen yet. And when you click it, it'll take you to their feed and you can see the comments that other people are making on their posts. And then this comment icon here on the right, that means that he didn't post an emoji, he just wrote a comment in his thing. So I click it, he has a comment in his status update right there, and I can like it or check it off. If you see this exclamation badge, that means that he has not checked in a few days. So if I click it, it says, oh, he has never posted a report. That person has never checked in. If I click her here, she also hadn't posted a report. But generally what happens is if somebody's an active user, it's going to say they haven't checked in 3 days. You'll click it, and it'll say, hey, he hasn't checked in 3 days. If it's been 6 days, it'll say 6 days, and then it'll do it again on 9 days. And what happens is you have the opportunity to comment, hi, and tell them to come back, whatever you want, and then they're going to receive a message if they're subscribed to the daily emails telling them that their teammates are sending them messages, and it'll invite them to come back into the app and re-engage with you here in the app. So that's what that is. As you can see, he's gone now because I clicked like on, I reacted to him and it pushed him over to the right here. You can see that he's got a check now. Us why all of these things have checks on them, because I've interacted with them in some way on their latest update. But these exclamations are important because that helps us stay engaged with each other, so that if somebody hasn't been checking in a few days, they'll be brought up in the list here so that you can see them, go and comment on them, go engage with them, see how they're doing, and be reminded of your team. And then these people will eventually filter in. You can scroll to the right and see who's getting commented on and just tap on them and read and engage in the conversation that's happening here. So instead of an up and down feed when you're looking at your people, this is kind of a side-by-side feed, and it lets you see the most recent updates right here, and it lets you put these are kind of like out of your mind for a while until either they put a new update, or if they don't put an update in 3 days, it'll change it to an exclamation and it will push them to the left, and that way you'll be notified of them. Hope that helps explain how to use the progress area and the accountability and really understand seeing your team feed.